Hey guys, it's Danny, and I'm here today with Sophia and Sarah, and we are going to make the rainbow highlight palette.
We're gonna try. So I was thinking about stuff I had and what we needed to buy. So we bought these three things. We bought CoverGirl, I don't want it, Cheekers, to get something red.
Maybelline New York, it's white.
And the Wet n Wild illuminating palette Eclairage.
And the Wet n Wild.
We didn't buy that, Sarah. We had it. She's been waiting to introduce it for like the whole night. So I had this Urban Decay Shadow in Space Cowboy. At first it looked a little orange, then you just put it on your finger and it's literally just
Glitter.
yeah.
It's just glitter, but it's pretty.
And then I got this Morphe palette a while ago before you like shoot me for using Morphe shadows to make the highlighter. It's really old.
Alright, so since we have everything you need, also,
Hopefully.
did you show the acetone?
We have acetone over here.
Yeah, you also need that.
Oh, and I have paper towels, but explanatory. It's
Yes,
self-explanatory.
you do not want to make a mess.
I mean, you do. You're gonna, but
You are,
minimalize.
but, like, try not to get it on anything important.
good call. So we're gonna put all the highlighter shades that we're gonna use in one thing. So we're gonna start by getting all of the material out of this because this is the pan we're gonna use. But first, we're gonna just put the highlight shades we're gonna use in one container and then the others off to the side. I'm gonna be using, well, we are gonna be using these two over here because they're lighter and they won't affect the pigmentation of the other colors as much. It's so satisfying. A lot more satisfying than you would think. We're not gonna use these, so they're gonna go off to the side. Action shots. Oh. Okay, but what you want to do when you have your empty pan is take some of that acetone, clean it out, make sure it's like nice and fresh to start with. And then you're gonna want to smash up the highlight shades you're gonna use, like Sarah is doing for us right here. Sarah, no, don't use your
Easier.
finger.
Now we're gonna empty out the Maybelline New York and then grind it up so that we can mix all the other colors with it. You think you can grind me? You're wrong.
Alright, so next I'm just gonna add a little bit of Space Cowboy, and by a little bit I'm gonna empty Space Cowboy into another nearby container to add as needed. Wow, I'm really disappointed with the amount of product that's actually in here. Nothing against Urban Decay, love you, I was just expecting, you know. Now you just want to make sure all your powders are nice and fine. Alright, so when I was in the store, I was like, my Morphe palette has all the colors except red, so we bought this blush. But then I
No
remembered.
red.
But then I remembered in here we have red shadows, or almost red. So to get enough pigmentation to make the whole red strip that'll fill this container, we're gonna add the CoverGirl and then a little bit of these two reds right here. This is actually really difficult, and if you have a palette that's easier to get red shadow out of, I highly recommend it.
That's pink.
It's red. If you dream.
I want to mix it in.
Alright, I feel like that's not enough. Ooh, well, can't go
Now
back
it's enough.
now. Yeah, I'll start the orange. Try to avoid mixing your colors into other pans. And if you do, just take that acetone
That ass. The tone.
on a towel and just clean up the pans. This is going well. IMO. No one says that. I'm a loser.
What does IMO mean?
In my opinion. Alright, it would be really useful if you can like pop out pans out of these palettes. So FYI, if you have a Morphe palette, apparently this is just plastic and you can like pop out the pans. You can do that. What? We have the glitter. Now this orange is a little glittery, which will just only add to what we're trying
It's
to
highlightedness.
Yeah, it'll... I wish I had like a full shimmer palette. Now I'm probably just gonna go into the Fergie palette and take out a little bit of orange just so we have enough. The real key is to dismantle and break everything. The key is to do it delicately, so you ensure success. The great thing about doing this project is that if you have a bunch of like palettes you had from a long time ago, or you don't really reach for anymore, you can repurpose them and give them a new life.
I'm going green.
Alright, then I'll do blue.
Do we want a dark green?
No, light green. Do the shimmery one. This is a highlighter, Sarah. Do you know what that means?
Do you know what that means?
So this is the blue.
This is the green. We're not fit to be making decisions with knives.
This isn't a decision, Sarah. This is a lifestyle.
You got me there.
I'm gonna add a little bit of these other blue tones just for a little bit more deeper pigmentation. And then for purple, I'm gonna dip into this lilac shade over here. One shade is just really like stubborn. It shattered.
Well, that happened. That happened.
You know what? It's important to learn.
Hey, at least it crushed up for us.
Okay, so DIY, make your makeup angry and it'll do what you want it to do. Don't you want to look at your finished project and be like, wow, I had fun making this? Or do you want to look at it and just be like, wow, this caused me so much pain and I regret it?
I don't know. Comment below what you think.
3 people comment, this was stupid, useless. Now you want to finally ground up all your shadows and begin to add in the white highlight shades.
Sorry about that noise.
Yeah, the noise is pretty. Now we're gonna distribute a little bit of, Sarah, a little bit of the glitters into each of the pans with the highlight. And then after we add the glitter, we're gonna add equal parts of these two.
Just make sure it's evenly blended into the colors after you mix the glitter, the illuminating powders.
Yeah, cause see how the purple is just, it's all like blended out and cool.
Look at the pigmentation.
Sarah, no. Sarah. Clean yourself. Sarah.
E.T. phone home.
Oh wow. As you can see, I have that nose glow. Check it out. This is actually our new highlighter. It's going to be released in stores soon. It's called Get Out of My Swamp.
The orange is actually donkey. All of them are Shrek based. We hope Shrek doesn't see this because we will have a lawsuit on our hands. Copyright infringement.
What are you saying? I've never heard of Shrek before. What's Shrek?
What's a Shrek? Is it a Pokemon?
You meme a lot to me.
You meme the world to me.
This is why people hate our generation.
Look at what memes have done to us.
You don't meme
What
that.
do you meme?
Why you gotta be so mean?
Like this video because of the cringy memes, cringy meme puns.
I am a cringy meme myself. Just in case you guys didn't know, I kept that as a secret for a long time.
Sarah, what did we talk about?
No big meme.
Acetone.
Why are you adding it?
Because you have to.
I thought you said we didn't.
We do. Start with like about that much, and then you want to mix it together till it forms a paste.
Pasty.
Pasty, pasty.
You don't want to inhale it.
Yeah, please do not inhale
I mean,
acetone.
you're gonna, but
Even though you're probably gonna attempt it.
Yellow's a little soupy. That's a mistake. So what you do, you go over to your pigment pool and add a little more and mix it in. And see how that one's a little rough? What you do is you take your acetone and you add a little more, which, there's your milk, sweetie.
yum.
And what you can do if you're like really talented at mixing, 2 at a time.
This
Swag.
doesn't seem milky enough.
Alright, once you have the best that you can be, you want to take your giant pan and start to add the shades. We're gonna start with red. And you just wanna like, so the first three are gonna come to the halfway mark, because that's how math works. So you wanna just, like, you know, you wanna really try to make your lines nice and even and cute, so not like this. The exact opposite of this. Oh God. You see, what we have here is
These are swatches of all the colors.
So what you can do if you're feeling extra motivated, you can really use your hands and just,
Mold it into there.
yeah.
Sweet.
Would they like to see my highlighted hands?
Visco.
Oh, hell yeah.
We're gonna have to add more orange in general. Because we have a...
Let's mix red and yellow.
That's so smart, I forgot that's how colors work. So yeah, if you run out of orange, just take your red and your yellow and just mash them together.
And you're not gonna get an orange, you're gonna get a really sad red, actually.
You're gonna get something close enough.
I have just caked my finger in what I thought would be orange. I was wrong.
I mean, if we're gonna be completely honest, this is going better than I thought it would.
Yeah.
Same here.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, we had low expectations.
So what you want to do is just, you really want to use your fingers because they're the best tools. This texture is actually unreal. I wish you could feel this for yourself.
Well, yourselves, there's gonna be more than one person watching this. Hopefully.
I'll watch it a couple times. Okay, I think green is our best. I think highlighting.
Oh yeah, look at that highlight, guys. That is sexy AF.
Here, wait, let me blend it a little better. You look a little ridiculous.
A little ridiculous.
Let's highlight your whole face.
Let's save that for another video. Like this.
Yeah, that's another good idea.
Yeah, like this video if you'd also like to see Sarah cover my whole face in highlighter while Danny laughs at me.
How many likes?
Can Sarah get Sarah?
But like, how many likes for?
At least 4.
At least 4? I was gonna say like 10.
4 likes.
4 likes? Got you.
So if we can get this video to 4 likes, if 4 individuals watch this and are like, hey, I would love to see Sarah put highlighter all over Sophia's face, then let's do it.
If it gets 8 likes, then she can cover my face in highlighter.
That doesn't make sense.
Alright, so now we're just adding some green.
Can I do blue?
No.
I'm gonna do blue.
You're so rude, Sophia.
I'm kidding. Of course you can.
You weren't kidding.
You're right. The trick is to do this, and you cut it.
The trick is to hate yourself.
You can't make me laugh with a knife.
Babe, I gotta highlight your other cheek. Is this your cheek?
No.
That's almost more like her nose and her eye.
Did I?
It'd be really
Is
bad.
there blue in there?
This is what Sarah has done to my arm. When the recording stopped automatically, I don't know why it does that. So, whatever.
Alright, so you see here, we're finally...
Oh, but Sarah! What?
Alright, so when you're done, you can just take your finger and just go over the lines a little bit. When you're done, what you're going to want to do is look at that one piece of green that's in the yellow, clean your knife,
Hate your life.
and then just scrape it out and solve all of your problems. So this also acts as a really good metaphor for life. So if you have people in your life that you don't like, don't stab them. Just take them out. End them. Get them out of your life. You don't need that negativity.
Negativity.
Now what you do when you're done is to remove the excess moisture. So you take a clean paper towel, put it over the top of the circle, and lightly press. See? Look at all of that. Lift. I think we did it.
We did it.
When do we test it?
We have to let it dry. So basically when you're done, you'll end up with something which is actually just like, can we take a moment? We did it. So far.
Look at the table for a second.
We can clean, we have to clean, definitely.
As messy as my life.
I'd just like to take a moment to say that we had this whole process captured on camera, and I wouldn't have rather done this with anyone else. I wish you could come in the frame so I can...
I'll try to come in the frame.
See you in like an
45
hour.
minutes.
Or whenever. Alright, so as you can see, we waited until the next morning, and this is the end result of the highlight.
I mean, yeah, it worked. I know, watch it. We're gonna swatch it on your cheek still, Sarah, okay? So first I'm just gonna try to get it all with like a finger, because I don't have a brush big enough.
Yeah, just use your entire finger.
Even then you won't get all the colors. As you can see, we have pretty good pigmentation, except the red. I think it's because we used a blush. It doesn't, oh, maybe we do have good pigmentation. So now we're just gonna apply it like this. We're just gonna start with the red. And now we're gonna line the rest up. You see, since it's such a big pan, it's just a full face. It's a contour and a highlight.
In itself.
Yeah, I would definitely use more pigmentation for the reds and the yellow. But that's what it looks like all over her face. Now let's just try to do it as a highlight on this cheek delicately. Apply it to the cheek. That's one stripe. Now I'm gonna clean it on my leg. Orange. Here we go. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that glow. Wait, hold on, let me shine a light on it.
You can really see it more on that side.
Yeah. And like in the pan too, like it's shimmery. It's a highlighter. It'll highlight things. The colors are just not favorable by most individuals. I don't know about you, but I don't know how much I would love a green highlight. But hey, if you're down, I'm down. We can put it on as a shadow.
That is true.
And give her a rainbow. This is really good for festivals, like extremely good for festivals.
At Coachella.
Like if you're going to a festival, 110%, like the night before, have a sleepover with all the people you're going with and make like 12 of these.
It actually looks really good on the eyes.
Really pretty. I like it. I like it a lot. This is Sarah. She's our beautiful model. She's very cold, which is why she's cooperating.
I knew you were gonna do it too.
Oh, okay. This is interesting. Oh, yeah. Let's get a good shot of that. Oh, fuck yes.
It just looks a lot better this way, and if you blend it out and add the, like you can see how different the red is in pigmentation to the other shadows. Like, cause these are all morphy. I think we should have done a red shadow and not a blush.
True.
Because it looks like a blush on her face, but in the package it looks red. I should have known better. I'm sorry. Oh, that's a sugar eye. That's pretty good.
That is aesthetic.
I think that she slays on all aspects. Beautiful. Beautiful person. Beautiful highlighter. Beautiful filmographer.
You want to say something?
Yeah, I just discovered that if you rip the sponge off the little sponge thing, you get this little shovel thing, which would have been extremely useful for putting the shadow in the pan.
That's a good idea.
go for illuminators that are either really light in color or white, because it'll help make the shadows, if they're not shimmery enough, more shimmery, as well as pastel, so they go on and it looks more like, I don't know.
Bow.
It looks better. And for the red, I would definitely have not gone back and purchased the blush. I would have...
Do not use blush. Just, in general, do not use blush for red.
Yeah, it just did not work. And the one that came out the best, the green is still a little loose. So
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
So like the liquid ratio is definitely the best on the orange. Like you can't see it, but like it's just, so basically make sure you don't. It should be like the consistency of a clay, so you can mold it in with your hands if you had to.
Sarah, be a part of the outro. I'm really cold.
Sarah's really cold.
She is really cold.
Is she in the frame? No.
No.
What would you like to say to the viewers?
Wear a jacket.
Alright guys, so I hope you really enjoyed this video. And I don't know if this was a fail or a
No.
success.
It's
In a way?
the end product is a success, but how we got there is a total failure.
Yeah.
Well, then is it really a failure?
Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of these videos. I do basically any videos, not strictly makeup videos, as you can see from other videos I've made. So, hope you guys enjoyed as usual, and see you in the next video.